What's up with y'all? Welcome back to Libra Club Social. It's your boy Jay, and today I'll be doing a general love reading for the sign of Libra. What's up with it? Libra gang, gang, gang. We in this thing. Yeah, the Libra way. Libra gang, Libra way all day, every day. Starting off with those Libra singles, and then we're gonna move into the couples. Ooh, off rip. The moon, right? I'm flashing it like that because YouTube, but the moon. Hidden feelings and emotions, or trying to hide some. Libra single. 18 and up, explicit content. I will be touching on love, sex, romance, and relationships for the Libra single interested in love. All right, let's get it. Lego. Okay, we still got the lovers, and then we got the moon, right? So with the lovers and the moon, you definitely have feelings for someone, or someone has feelings for you. There's hidden secrets and emotions around love, or someone is secretly in love with you. Twin flame, soulmate, lovers, karmic. Let's get it. First card out was Queen of Swords. So you quick to cut a nigga bitch off. You quick. Ooh, was I supposed to show that? Damn. I always get caught up showing them damn cards. I ain't supposed to show the cards, but that was the Queen of Swords, right? Cutting off things. Like Queen of Swords is like ghosting, cutting someone off, sadness, loneliness. Could even be depression. It could also be someone who's highly analytical and third eyes open. It's like, imagine an egg in this eggshell, right? And you crack it open into a bowl or into a pan. You about to make some eggs, or you about to. The egg being cracked represents the third eye opening. So the Queen of Swords has that higher priestess energy of the third eye being open, right? That's what made you become the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords and then King of Swords. Okay. So with the King of Swords, it's almost like the counterpart of. Yeah, I'm picking up on a divine counterpart here. The counterpart of the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. Investing for the future, planning for the future, knowing you need to make moves in the future. Ten of Swords, a lot of air energy. Could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Toxic. One word with the Ten of Swords, toxic. I don't know how else to say it. Problematic. Doing something that you know you're not supposed to be doing. What is the advice? Six of Swords. Wow. Sword after sword after sword. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Ten of Swords, Six of Swords. Aggressive communication. Too many people involved. Arguments, fights, disputes. I can show you this one because it ain't that sexual. All right, that was recent past energy, Six of Swords. Getting out of a chaotic situation, right? Currently, the Empress card had came out. So Empress, I just posted a meme on the community tab saying, in August, Libras ain't chasing, we attracting everything that's meant for us. That should be Libra's energy in general, but specifically in August, let it come to you. Or the Empress is like, the Empress understands their energy and they're well provided for. Three of Swords, someone is spying on you, no cap. They watching, they spying. This could be like someone who's significantly older or younger, specifically older though. This man looks like a creep. He kind of creepy with it. A peeping Tom head ass nigga. You know what I mean? Somebody's fantasizing you, over you, or on you. Like, let's just say if you're single and y'all did it, you connected to someone and y'all did it. They're fantasizing, or they're hooked, or thinking about the privates. They one thing about that Empress energy is the sex is healing. I won't say it heals you completely, but while you're in the act of it, it's almost like drugs. It's like, have you ever smoked weed? When you smoke, you feel good in that moment, but when you sober up, reality sets in. So it's like, why are we doing it? We may do it for an hour. You may be getting that healing, that therapy, you know what I mean, during that hour. But once the hour is over and the effects wear off, reality kicks in. So lust, I'm picking up on lust. I'm also picking up on, I was reading something this morning on Facebook. Just randomly got on Facebook. 10 signs to know you're dealing with a Jezzy. Was it a Jezzy? Yeah, they said Jezzy. 10 signs you're dealing with a Jezzy. One of the signs is always needing validation, always needing reassurance. Not saying we shouldn't get that validation, but if you're dealing with this person, they're probably a Jezzy. Always needing sex or whatever, whatever the case may be. They're whipped. They're whipped. All right, Chariot. Either moving on from the person that you're connected to, Libra single, or traveling towards the person. It could even be traveling towards, moving on, traveling long distance, relocation, getting over someone emotionally, motion, voyage, forward movement, travel. Did I mention travel? It came up in the advice. Someone is obsessed, and like, let's just say, y'all, again, if it's a connection where y'all have already been involved, which I'm picking up on, like I'm definitely picking up on, and this isn't a Libra who's just like, this is a Libra connected to people, friends, like something. The Hermit. The outcome is you're gonna be all in your head, thinking, hoping. I also thought about something today too. People expect loyalty, like people expect to own you like a damn dog or a pet, and y'all don't even be married. Like, you can be single and talking to somebody and they expect exclusivity, or they expect you to be loyal or monogamous or whatever title or traditional. Meanwhile, y'all are just talking, y'all are just fucking, it's just friends with benefits, y'all are just, you know what I mean? So you're all in your head, or that's the outcome. About what? About multiple parties, about whoever you're dealing with and the people that the person you're dealing with is dealing with, right? You end up doing too much work. You're doing too much. 9 of Cups. Don't lead with love. Love always comes in when you least expect it, right? When you're not expecting it. I wasn't even here for love, but I still got it. All right, what is the advice? Justice. Balancing out a situation. Delivering karma to a situation. Libras don't judge based off what you say. We judge based off what we know and what you show us as far as actions. Fuck what you talking about. We don't care what comes out your confirmation. Fuck what you talking about. We don't care about what comes out your mouth. We care about what we already know, meaning our previous knowledge before we get started interacting with you, and then your actions moving forward. It's kind of like how the justice system works in the court of law. You may not go to get imprisonment or jail or hell for saying you're gonna rob a bank, but if you actually rob a bank, oh, that's a different story. Your ass got some karma coming. You got some justice. But just saying, I'm thinking about robbing a bank. You ain't really gonna do no time about thinking about robbing a bank. That's just one example I use off the top of my head. So it's like, it's the same situation, and I just got confirmation, 1233. It's the same situation with the justice coming up in the advice right under the Empress. Sorry, under the, not the Empress, the Hermit. It's under the Hermit. Queen of Swords, Empress, Hermit, Justice. Pull back. Oh. So the outcome is a Hermit. You're going to go in Hermit mode. Four of Pentacles. Feelings are mutual. Now I'm picking up on feminine energy, meaning it doesn't have to be a woman, but just feminine energy of someone in their feelings, they're desiring, they're wanting, they're needing. Let's pull the rest. The Sun. It is Leo season. Libras have a tendency of doing this. Stop expecting every potential partner to be the one. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. This is taking a little too long for the Libra singles. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Move on to them couples. Appreciate the love, support, likes, comments, and subscribes. Like if this resonates. Comment if you want me to pick up on your energy. If you're planning to reach out to me, everything you need to know about me is linked in the description, or you can go to my website, jtheemperor.com. Winning. You got a good thing going, don't ruin that shit. I don't know what that means, but take that how you want it. You're winning and you got a good thing going, don't ruin that shit. All right, let's move on to them Libra couples. If you're in a commitment, if you're in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, wifey, hubby, main chick, main guy, soul ties, all that good stuff. This is going to be for Libras who are already in a connection, already have a soul tie, already connected to their partner. All right, couples. Still on the same subject of love, sex, romance, and relationships, but I'm going to be picking up on two energies, yours and theirs. I can already predict this is going to be another 20-minute reading. All right, there's a lot of outside influences, meaning you could be jaded at this time. Your partner listens to friends and other influence. Oh, picking up on a third party as well. Someone likes to keep their options open. Hoe vibes. Someone just likes to be on that hoe shit. When I say hoe vibes, it could be any. It could be any of the. It could be anything like that. Like hoe vibes, like thoughttivities. Like I don't have to go down the list of what hoe vibes and thoughttivities look like. One night stands, picking up people in the club, having fun with friends and shit, kink shit, BDS, like all this fantasy ass shit, hoe vibes, slut it out type shit. You know what I mean? Cheating and all that other shit. Third parties, open, poly. Even though y'all look good together on surface, yeah, it looks good, but everything that look good ain't good. How do you feel? You always doing too much in a relationship. You're a giver. How do they feel? They feel like it's giving. They feel like it's going. It's mutual. They're reaping the benefits of this relationship. They're going out on dates. They're enjoying this. The physicality is a secret. It's low key. It's low key. It's a secret. It's discreet. It's private. What's the secret? Your partner, you have the gift of gab. You can get your partner to do anything. Now take that how you want it. I'm not saying be malicious, but I'm saying with Libra being a masculine sign, sometimes you have to, it's not about domination and control because it's not always about forcing the person. Sometimes it's about convincing them. It's about coercing them. It's about almost like tricking them. Like we're convincing them, swaying them. But basically what I'm saying is not always about forcing your partner. They should want to do certain things for you and you should make them want to do certain things. Like it should please them to please you. They want to do things the Libra way. The Libra way or no way and no way is okay because the Libra way is the best way. Any other way is gone. Could be an off and on connection. Your partner likes to keep secrets as well. Y'all have a past or a history. They want you to chase them. They want you all on them. That's their advice. If you want them, go towards them. Right. You're upset because your partner's giving to outside influences. It could be innocent, but you don't want your partner giving to other things, other people, places. Yeah. They're distracted. They're not fully committed. Neither are you. Y'all both are distracted. Y'all both don't see eye to eye. Y'all both have two different agendas. Y'all both on a different page. Like y'all both are on a different, two different goals. Y'all aren't working towards the same goal. And in a toxic relationship, most relationships are toxic. I don't give a damn. You don't got to admit it. You'd be surprised at how many people are in toxic situations who watch, who never like and comment, but they still watch. And that's okay. You don't ever have to comment. But what I'm trying to say to the public general who's watching, you'd be surprised at how many types of relationships that are out there and people are not even expressing the amount of time because they're so engulfed in their own world. So when it comes to how your partner feels, It's toxic. Okay, we already determined that by the whole vibes at the very beginning. But not only that, y'all are not on the same page, meaning two different goals, two different agendas, and that's why y'all clash. Six of Swords, Six of Cups, and the physicality of the situation. They will get what they want out of this secretly or openly. It definitely has potential to go somewhere. Even though I'm saying all this stuff, you need to be more selfish. Control your sexual urges. Man, y'all are just not on the same page. I don't know how to slice it or dice it. Y'all are connected on a physical level. This is a couple who's having sex, but they're working against each other. For them, it's a sex grab. That's going to be the outcome. You giving them what they want, and that's why they stand. Tower. They're going to cause a tower moment, though. That's going to be the outcome for them. I don't think y'all were ever on the same page. I don't think y'all ever were in agreement or in alignment. Like a couple who has a goal and they're building together towards that goal, great. But a couple who's not, they're headed for destruction. Like if you're in a relationship and y'all don't have a common and mutual goal that y'all are both working towards equally. Not saying y'all both got to put in 50-50, but I'm saying y'all both put in effort. If one person slacking, the other person picks that person up that day. Y'all might be equal on one day. Y'all may be 80-20 one day, but y'all are still ultimately simultaneously working towards the same goal in order to achieve the same thing that y'all both desire, and y'all are on the same page with that, right? But in this case, you're not. In this case, y'all got your own individual agendas. In this case, y'all are working against each other. Therefore, when the tower hits, that's what the tower's for. It's like a losing team. Y'all lost, so now y'all fighting each other and shit. You're into them more than they're into you. That's the secret. The relationship ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna just be honest. Never wait for a person to change in a relationship. Never give them time. We too grown for that. Maybe if this was some high school, teenage type connection, but for those in your 20s, 30s, 40s, waiting for a person to change, that's like waiting to hit the lottery but never scratching off. Hell, even if you scratch off, you may never hit that motherfucker. So, what I'm saying is you can't change people. Sometimes people don't change until you walk away, until they go through a life or death, tragic or traumatic situation in their own individual life, until they get triggered to want to change, until they have that epiphany or that wake up call or that near death experience. But for this person, not only will they not change, the relationship will not change. It won't. And the quicker you know that, the quicker you can move the way you know you need to move. Sometimes people can be in relationships and be naive, but after the fact they realize this is how their partner really felt. If you knew what you knew after, you would have made the decision. So it's like, if you knew certain things, you wouldn't make certain advancements. Sex-based connection. It's saying have your fun sexually, but don't expect any. Don't expect it to be solidified, or don't expect it to have fun. It's just a fun connection. Don't be expecting this to last long term. Your partner hopes this can go somewhere because they're receiving benefits from the situation. What benefits are you receiving from this? Everything is outsourced these days. Did you know that you can buy a professional cuddler? Man, I was thinking about this yesterday. I was working on one of my businesses on my phone in the bed while laying down. Everything is outsourced. I can work and build a business on my phone in my bed while I'm laying down, being lazy as hell. I don't have to move anything but a thumb. Obviously, there's electricity and Wi-Fi and stuff to go, but I'm saying everything is outsourced. You can buy a professional cuddler if you want to. You don't even. So, let me just continue. don't invest emotionally because their partner's holding back emotionally. Everyone wants the Empress. Who wouldn't want to be with an Empress or a king or a queen? Who wouldn't want to be? Of course you want the Empress. Of course you want a relationship. Of course you want marriage with me. Of course you want to settle down. Of course. I ain't never been with no one who didn't want that. I don't, you know what I mean? Not saying me like bragging rights, but I'm saying as an Empress, as a king, as a queen. Of course everyone wants to be married into the royalty. Of course everyone wants to be privileged and live the privileged lifestyle of a Libra. Of course everyone wants to love a Libra. Of course everyone wants to sex a Libra. Duh. But what am I getting from it? What is the Libra getting from this situation? It's saying keep your options open. The third party card came out lastly. This is the type of person that says, oh, let's be loyal, let's be monogamous, keeping their options open or still having outside individuals. And again, that's just something that people agree to. If you're not married or if you didn't have a binding contract or a legal agreement saying that y'all are in a traditional connection, again, don't be giving your girlfriend wifey treatment. Don't be giving your boyfriend hubby treatment. They got other options. I'm going to just assume they got other options, or you do. I'm going to just assume that. You ain't the only one. Especially ain't the only sex option. Man, this was one hell of a. This is one hell of a. They're still waiting. Do the shit they asked you to do forever ago, but it came up in reverse. I don't know. I don't know. Reading is done now, so I'm gonna just move on from that. From that type of energy. Yep, it's definitely a toxic connection, though. Based off everything I'm saying, based off the whole shit, the third party stuff, the stagnation in the relationship where it ain't progressing or going nowhere. Two people ain't on the same page, and the idle mind is the devil's playground. You ever left your kid? You ever left your kids alone and they got into some shit, or your dog, or pet, or something like that? You left your pet alone for too long, came back and there was a hole in the wall. They done ate some shit up. They done chewed every shoe in the, you know what I mean, like just something like that. Or even your wife or your girlfriend or your hubby. You left your man alone. You left your man alone with your friend for too long or some shit didn't happen. Or come on now, y'all can relate. Y'all can relate. I already know you can. I just named several examples. Kids, pets, a girlfriend or boyfriend. You left them alone. To idle mind is the devil's playground. So if y'all ain't goal oriented in the relationship, good luck. Confirmation. Confirmation. Love, 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 love. This wasn't even that type of reading, and I'm over here singing and shit. Love, 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 love. It'd be so funny when people be trying to tell you what love is. Love is subjective. No, if you love me, you'll do this. Hold on now, shit. Everybody was loved differently growing up. Everybody look at love differently. Some people love and cherish their parents. Some people hate their parents and love them from a distance. What does Libra need? Oh shit, wrong deck. I was gonna do the all signs with the couples deck. Let me switch it up. Let's use that new deck. Oof. I barely trust the new deck because it's so explicit. The love decks be so explicit. I hate to show them on camera. Love, 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 love. 24 as I looked up at the clock. Someone is manifesting your ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. Libra, someone is manifesting you. I just want to be loved, head ass. I just want love. That desperation is what you're gonna attract. Libra dealing with an Aries interracial relationship. Fire is just a passionate, fiery connection. Especially if it's interracial, or especially if y'all from two different backgrounds of culture. The 9 of fire. meaning it's just a fiery, intimate, passionate sexual connection. If you're dealing with a Taurus, acting dumb or playing dumb. Since Taurus is a submissive sign, they're not going to initiate the sex even though they want it. If you're a healthy human being, of course you want sex. If you're dealing with a Gemini, here they come. Watch your back. They want you. Targeting. Headed towards a specific goal. Knight of fire. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they'd rather be alone, vice versa. You're better off alone. If you're dealing with a Leo, they plotting. They praying. They praying on you. Prey and predator. Predator and prey. They pray on your downfall. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they don't know how to get through, stuck in their ways, trying to get through or trying to overcome something. I would say they do have good intentions though, or they mean well. Libra dealing with a Libra, 6 of air. They just lusting over you. Image, projection. They're just lusting over your image because of projection. Libra only gonna let you know what they want you to know. Vice versa. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, creepy ass motherfucker. Diddy vibes and shit. And they don't plan on changing either. And they don't care if you call them creepo or pedo or anything like that. They don't care. They don't care what you call them. They just want what they want, results. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they teasing, thirst trapping. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they want to communicate. They'll do anything to make you communicate with them. Submissive sign, but they will give you a sign. Choosing signals. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, come get me if you can, catch me if you can, and trying to ignore my feelings. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, they like that fire. They want that fire. They're passionate about you. Pisces, you got to do it slick. You got to be low key with it. Not too big on PDA or just openness. They like to be private and discreet. They the type to hit on a waiter, hit on the bartender, or vice versa. They want that secret connection, like that sneak. I won't say sneak shit, but like that low key, like. I'm gonna go talk to the guy that works at the gym, head ass, or I'm gonna get that girl that work at Starbucks, Pisces type shit, and then be secretive about that. Act normal on the outside, but on the inside we got a sexual thing going. Pisces head ass. Okay, a 30-minute reading. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm having a hard time believing in myself. Blank will remind me of my strength. What's gonna remind you of your strength? Oral sex. Oh yes, yes indeed. I was just thinking that too. Literally, it popped up in my head as soon as I was thinking about, like, I was channeling some shit. I'm having a hard time believing in myself. Oral sex will remind me of my strength. Yeah, I just want the head, nothing else. That's all I got for the sign of Libra. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.